Hi guys, welcome to Cars and Health Bars. On today's episode, we have an episode that's not really about cars or gaming actually. We wanted to do an interview with a local content creator that we have been captivated by recently. I'm super glad we snagged this interview. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So, of course, as you heard, we have the Luke legend himself, Luke Foods here. Luke, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. What's up?
Not too much, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is an interview I've been anticipating, and it's just, I don't know. I've always been one of those people that's been into the food review videos, and I think actually how I stumbled upon you. I was just scrolling through my personal Facebook, and I seen Luke pop up, and I seen your profile picture had Luke Foods. I'm like, what in the world is Luke Foods? And I'm like, oh wow, Luke's got like a whole thing going on here. And Jordan, of course, was like, yeah, you didn't know about that? I'm like, no, I didn't. And I looked into it, and I was, like, captivated. I was watching video after video, and I really enjoy your content, man. I will say I'm genuinely a fan of your content.
Yeah, me too.
I'm extremely honored, that you guys enjoy it, and even if just one person enjoys it, because, I just I'm having fun, and so I was very surprised when I got nice comments, and for some reason my audience, at least 90% of them are so nice. I don't even know why, but I have the best audience ever.
I think that's a lot of food communities, though. So a lot of them seem really nice.
Yeah, I was talking to even my wife. I was like, even if he didn't get views, I have mad respect, because I would not. I would have a hard time eating on camera, somebody watching me chew my food and everything. Because I just like that. I'm weird like that. I'm like, I just have mad respect for him putting himself out here, and like you said, your community loves it, and I love it, and it's just great. It's great that you're comfortable on camera like that.
Thank you. It was pretty rough for a minute. I've been doing this for it's almost been about 2 years now, and early on it was pretty rough because I would in the beginning I would chew with my mouth open,
yeah,
stuff like that, and I got some comments about that they were very constructive, but they were helping me to become a better reviewer. But man, that was some rough times right there. But yeah, I want to make sure my content is as good as possible. So that's why, of course, even I agree, chewing with your mouth open is flipping gross. So yeah, I want to become as good on camera as I can do for you guys.
I will say your TikToks seem extremely professional for you being only doing it for a short amount of time. It's I don't know, maybe we just caught you after that, those rough spots during the beginning, but it really seems like your content's extremely polished.
I appreciate it. I definitely I'm not gonna try sound arrogant or nothing, but I could easily see my own improvement. I was really kind of lame back then, man. So I actually yeah, I'm always reading comments, so I'm trying to better myself.
Yeah, it's always good to take that criticism. So, I mean, before we get too deep into it, what could you just give the viewers a overall origin of your of Luke Foods? I had kind of a small side question. So, you mentioned that it started about 2 years ago. So that kind of aligns with COVID, and I don't know if it was all the food review channels are really starting to hit TikTok or hit the media around that time, but it seems like you kind of jumped on that train, but it seems like you really enjoy doing it. You're just not in it for the views, and I really respect and enjoy that.
Yeah, so obviously around that time, people talk about different food reviews, and I don't, me personally, I didn't really watch any of them. The only one that I watched was Review Bra, or the report of the week. He was the only. Now I know I dress up in suits a lot, but I'm actually I'm not trying to copy him at all. I respect him greatly. I'm not I actually I go to church and stuff, and just so happens that I do food reviews after that, so I'm dressed up. It was just a coincidence.
But yeah.
Basically, it all started 2 years ago, where basically I used Facebook. I didn't really I didn't use Instagram. I didn't use Snapchat. I just basically used Facebook, and I didn't really use it either because I didn't know what to post at all. All my friends were posting junk, and I didn't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
My life wasn't too interesting.
Yeah.
So but obviously there was the trend of people always taking pictures of their food and stuff, and like
Yeah, camera eats
posting it.
first.
So basically,
Yeah.
I just decided to, I went to restaurants like everybody does, and I was just like, I'm just gonna take some pictures of my food. I ain't got nothing else to post, and so yeah, I started taking pictures of my food. I got a couple likes, so then I started taking pictures of me actually, like eating the food and like saying, "Oh yeah, this." I put a caption. I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is pretty good." And I there was one time with the Smoky Bones, which is a barbecue place.
Oh yeah, I
And,
love Smoky Bones.
And yeah, and I took a picture of a burger I got there, and I said in the caption, I said, if just does any of you guys like if I actually did a food review, would any of you guys watch it? And I got like 2 people that said, "Oh yeah, I'll watch it." So I was like, "Okay." So I did a video where I went to Freddy's Steak Burgers, and it was like a 10-second video, me like eating a sandwich saying, "This is pretty good." And like I got like 10 likes on it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So, and that's what started it basically. I did my first like tiny little thing was on Facebook. And then I always thought TikTok was like, like I never used it. But my brother said you should like, he kept trying to get me on TikTok. So
Yeah.
I did my first food review on TikTok, which was the McDonald's McNuggets, which everybody's eaten, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've eaten it a million times, but I did it because I didn't like I was brand new. I didn't know,
Gotta start
I
somewhere.
basically I started started off basic.
Yeah.
And that video got like 900 views, and I was like shook. I was like, "What?" And it got like people like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why did you think this was good?" And so that's how what started. I started making videos from there. My
That's crazy.
early videos are, in fact, I have it. This is how much I care about making good content. I have it down to a science. My first 78 videos, I don't think they're really good. Like I think they're kind of bad, like myself. So that's why 79 onwards, I'm actually genuinely happy with. So I want to make like every time I make a video, like I want to make the thumbnail good. I want to make like, I don't want to like have stupid, like I want to make sure the cuts in the video are good when I edit it,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I want to make sure like I get everything as good as I possibly can.
Yeah, we're the same way. Our early episodes of the podcast, like we didn't have music in our intros and stuff like that. It's always nice to realize that you know where you started from, and you're always improving.
It's always room to grow.
Thank you. And even my brother, I have an older brother, so he's the only sibling I got. So I have an older brother. He tells me like some recommendations of stuff to try. That's what he does. He like sends me like Hardee's has a new burgers, and he tells me that stuff. So
Yeah.
so he's really supportive, and he's been telling me lately. He's like, you should spice up your videos and like put like some memes or something in some of them.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So like I did a video on Benihana TV dinners recently, which is kind of like it's not nothing too special, just kind of like some TV dinners.
Yeah.
But I had my first like meme in it for the first time. So I'm actually like I might start like every now and then putting like some like memes and jokes and junk in there.
That's pretty
So-
good.
Yeah, I
like
think
that
that'd
idea.
be pretty fun.
Everybody loves memes.
Oh yeah, so spice it up because everybody who's watched my stuff, they know my voice. They know what's like it's always the same thing, basically. So
Yeah,
so if I had some jokes in there every now and then, so
we love your
Like,
format
listen up.
so much. Like whenever me and Jordan go out to eat, we'll sit down, and as soon as our food gets here, we'll go, "What's up, guys? Luke Food's here."
I went to a place called Garcia's Grill, which is a Mexican place. Now I've done a few videos on them, but I went there like a month ago, and I sat down, and there was people that sat down like across like the room from me, and they're like yo, and I was like,
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, what's up, guys? Luke, and they died. It was like there's some people get upset when I don't do that intro.
I think
They're
I
actually
would
like,
probably be
yo,
upset too.
yeah. Like they get like in my videos, I mean, like some like because there's videos I'd say that, and then
Uh-huh.
there's videos I just get right into it. And
Yeah.
so like some people have commented on my videos where I don't say it. They're like, "Where's the intro? Where is it?"
I could honestly see that. Is that
And so
I want to roll it back a little bit. You said your brother tells you about like new foods and stuff like that. I wanted to ask you how fast do you jump on like new food releases, and also like does it make a difference in like your viewership that you like jump on stuff relatively quickly?
it's kind of weird because like I try to jump on as fast as possible.
Uh huh.
Like for example, I did that Wingstop video for like 420 yesterday.
Yeah.
That was during 420. I wanted to, like I wanted to get it out on 420. But that video has like 11,000 views right now,
Dang.
which is a good bit. But it's not like, for a trending item, it's not hundreds of thousands of views,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? And so like so honestly, this is what I've been thinking lately. So me and Wayne Dane are actually legit best friends. We're actually friends with each other. And so for example, he just did the 420 hotbox video like an hour ago.
Uh huh.
Like, so he did a day late and like an hour ago. And he has like 60,000 views on
Oh
his.
yeah, that'd be a huge.
And so
clap.
his is going to blow up, obviously. So I think I've been jumping on the trends too quickly. That's why because for example, it came out yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was out until I saw your video.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't even know about it. And so like they're not really searching for it.
Right.
So I think like you have to give it like a day or two
Yeah, I think
for
that's
people
a-
to start searching for it. And that's why I've been figuring out lately. I did the yellow bird nacho fries from Taco Bell and I got 10,000 views on it. But like, for example, Wayne Dane just did that too, like today, and he's got like 50,000 on it. And this was like 5 days later.
Yeah, same thing. No
So, like,
idea
I think
they were out
I've
either.
been doing it too quick. I've been doing it too quick, I think.
Yeah,
So-
I've been waiting. I've honestly there is food items that I wait until your review to see. Like I've been waiting for you to try that Pizza Hut melt because I'm like, that looks kind of good, but Luke's
really?
gonna review it soon. I guarantee it.
You've been waiting on those melts.
I have been. Yeah, I almost got them today for lunch.
Okay. So I did one melt a long time ago when they first came out, just one though, and I know there's like 5 of them or something.
Uh-huh.
And they burnt my melt to a crisp.
Oh
Like they
my
literally,
God.
like it's in a video. So, but they burnt it to a crisp, and I'm in the video. I was like, it's not too. Man, that thing sucked. I should.
Oh no.
I mean, I was like, at the time, I was trying to like, I was like, yeah, it's not too bad. No, that thing was awful.
Dang.
So, but I
hate
should.
that.
I know it's pretty late, but I should do a video on like all their melts comparing them. So
Yeah. There was this weird brand, and it's just kind of off topic, but how do you find out about some of these hole in the wall places? Like, I was surprised that you found, well, you're local, so it didn't really surprise me that much. It shouldn't have, at least, that you found Harper's, because Harper's is obviously the most hole in the wall, I would say, locally to us. And also, like, you had this weird review of like some Spuds chips. I'm like, what even is this? You had to drive like super far to get them too. I'm like, what's Luke doing?
with the Spuds chips thing, I didn't even know I was gonna do a food review. Like me and my friend, we were gonna go play basketball. And he's like, you want to stop at a gas station, get like a drink first or something? So I was like, okay. And so I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, okay. It was just random, just completely. A lot of my food reviews are kind of random.
That was
Like,
a random video, I
like,
will say.
It's just wherever I end up. And that's the thing. Like, for example, I did a video on Cracker Barrel's fried pickles.
Uh-huh.
Like that was just, I don't think Cracker Barrel's that great. I think it's okay. But my parents and me were going to Cracker Barrel, and I was like, well, I might as well get some content out of it. There you go. And so I was like, but yeah, with the Harper's thing, like my brother, he suggests stuff, but so I work at a sauce factory.
Oh,
Actually?
wow.
So, and I get like almost everybody on my shift knows who I am. And so they're always giving like there's a million people that Like they give me a million suggestions. Like I can't. So yeah, like a lot of them were like go to Harper's and junk, and so
Yeah, I didn't. I recommended one place over here close to where I'm at. I don't even know if it's even worth going to. We went to it whenever it first opened. That Page's Pizza. I don't know if it's any. We went there a really long time ago, but man, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but the whole Harper's thing, I was kind of surprised you went to that, and I think our taste buds are aligned because I've definitely went by some of your suggestions, and my wife is huge at five. Like she loves going to 5-star, and I was like, give me your rewards card. Luke said that that their breakfast is like amazing, like especially the biscuits and gravy. And you were not lying, dude. Unfortunately, yours were cold, but you still gave them a good rank while it's cold. I'm like, it's got to be good
man.
hot.
They
Like,
were fired. Someone that it's interesting because I got recommended that by one of my coworkers. That they said that the breakfast there is amazing. And now another coworker of mine says to go back there and try their hash brown casserole, which is kind of weird, but
oh man,
they said that thing's
sounds
fire.
good.
That's what they said. They said that. So I'm thinking about going back there and getting stuff that I didn't get before.
yeah.
So-
You said the one over by you has that like super fresh. That's the only issue is like
Yeah.
some people just have gas stations where people just like could care
Yeah.
less about their job.
It's yeah.
You just got
It's a
some cold
gas
eggs up
station.
there.
It's a gas station. It's kind of weird.
Going back to views, I kind of had an I'll kind of let you elaborate on this how you want to, but I wanted to. So it seems like you release a lot of your content in bulk, or at least you did, like back whenever I was generating these questions like a month ago. But I was wondering, it just kind of seems like you'll have one video, like you said, that'll get like a few thousand, maybe like closer to 7,000 likes, and I think you even got like up close to like 30 or 80K on some videos. But and then like you'll have one or two that only get like a couple hundred or a couple thousand. Do you? What's your take on that?
Honestly, I mean, so for example, lately I did like I said with the yellow bird nacho fries. So that video got 10,000, which is very good for me. Like like a lot of my videos they got nowhere near 10,000. They got so anyway. That's very good. However, for example, it's like the video before that. Or it's like the cookout video got like 400,000. It's like it's so random.
Oh, okay.
It's and see, cookout has been around for millennia. I mean,
yeah.
so like and the Yellowbird Nacho Fries was a brand new thing, right? So I thought that the Yellowbird Nacho Fries would be the video that would get the views, but honestly, I think TikTok, like in general, they just pick whatever. I mean, they pick whatever they want to like throw out there, and they actually another thing I think they favor people, like they favor different creators. They have favored me a decent bit, like like with the cookout video stuff, but they favor other people way more than me, obviously. So there's
I could definitely agree with that, and the only thing I've done on TikTok is run our professional page, but it's like one of our most random videos that I really like. I didn't even mean for it to get views. I just had it like it was just a walk around of a truck, and I said, what are your truck hot takes? And like didn't expect any view. I literally just wanted some fan interaction for me to ask questions on the show with, and it has the most views, or one of our most viewed videos, and I'm like, why did this get views? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think TikTok's just like I think they're biased. I think whoever is choosing the creators and all that, I think they're just biased. It's just random or it's biased. I have no proof or nothing, but I don't know. They just like it seems like the videos that I truly feel like I do my best on, they don't get nothing.
Man, that's gotta hurt.
So like for example, I'll say this. I mean, it's not like anybody is searching for Harper's catfish or whatever. Like nobody even really knows what that is.
Oh yeah.
But it's like I felt like that was one of my best videos, and it has like 25,000 views. But like for example, like I have what's it? I don't know. I'm trying to think, but like for example, I did a video where I went to Raising Cane's.
No way.
Yeah, I did one video on that.
I must have missed that.
and I love I think Raising Cane's is pretty good, and everybody
Let's
knows
go.
what that is. But I didn't think that video was too special. You know, it just kind of like me just eating some chicken tenders. You know,
It never
So,
came up in my Luke Foods
yeah.
algorithm. Like I said, I've never seen
Well,
that video.
Well, it's a while back. It's not too far back,
Uh-huh.
but I straight up no joke. I gotta look at it, but I have like 450 videos, literally.
Jeez, man.
That's like, and so yeah, I mean, it's like so yeah, I post a video like every day pretty much.
So whenever you
Putting
go
in
out,
that work.
yeah, oh yeah. Whenever you go out and get like the food review videos, do you go out and get like different places at a time, or do you typically just like do one a day or whatever? You know, like, or are you going and getting multiple food items in a day?
It depends, really. It just depends how I'm feeling. Some days I'm sick and stuff, so I don't do nothing. Today, I was lazy, and I haven't recorded anything today. But for example, yesterday I recorded 3 videos. So it just depends on, like, there was one day like when I did the Burger King chicken sandwich video. And that's my biggest video on the channel. It has over 1 million views. That's the biggest video on my channel.
Jeez.
When I did that video, I recorded like 7 videos that day. So, because I was like really like hype and tried to make it, trying to get the content out while I was popular. So
Man,
So, yeah,
that's wild. You must really have a refined palate to be able to like judge that many food items in a day. Because like, if I'm craving pizza and I'm like, oh, I got to go do a video about a burger after I eat this pizza, but I really want pizza, I'm like, I'm not even feeling a burger. I'm not going to give it a good rating because I'm not feeling a burger today.
yeah, I know it just
Does it ever
like,
feel like a
I got-
chore to like do these videos? Or
if
is it
I
all love?
do, okay, if I do like 4 in a day, it feels like a chore. It does.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah, I feel like I could do
but if
one
I
meal.
do 2 in a day, I love it. I love doing it. So if I do like around 2 a day, I love it. But if I'm doing like 5, 6, obviously like it feels like a chore, right? So, but that's on me. I mean, I chose to do 5 or 6 in that day, so that was all on me. So, but I really do like, since I normally record 1 a day, basically, I love doing it. I really love doing it.
Yeah.
And if anybody, if people appreciate my views, which they do, I'm very surprised. But I have so much support. I love it. I love doing it. I love doing it for you guys. You guys are the best audience ever.
It's always good to have your fans always hungry for your videos. I will say, on the whole, like, chore getting burned out thing, we kind of started up a mini series a couple months ago, which we were recording our main show plus the mini series show, so two podcasts a week, and it was, dude, I'm telling you, it felt like we were getting burned out quick. It's like I felt like I was all out of ideas for the main show. I definitely could relate to that feeling of being like it being more of a chore than something that's actually like fun and enjoyable to do. I don't know if Jordan kind of felt that same way. I know I was definitely there.
Yeah.
But what, Jordan?
It wouldn't like. I enjoy talking for sure, but I wouldn't say it was like a complete chore. Because at the end of the day, I still would rather talk on the podcast.
I don't know if I could do any more than just 2 episodes a week, though. That's like, golly, I felt tapped out.
Well, you're the one who does the editing too, so I can't relate completely.
Yeah.
I'm just code man.
While we've got a little bit of a segment here, let's throw it to a quick break, and we'll come back with even more questions for Luke Foods. We'll be right back. Guys, I have fantastic news. If you're tired of blowing your hard-earned money on energy drinks, then look no further than our sponsor, Dubby. They make an energy blend you mix with water to give you a boost that you need to get through your day. They have lots of flavors for you to try. They even have a starter pack if you're skeptical. It's only $15 and it comes with a shaker cup. Head on over to dubby.gg and use our code HealthBars10 to get 10% off your order. Again, guys, head over to dubby.gg and use our code HealthBars10 to get 10% off your order. What are you waiting for? All right, we're back with Luke. Hope you enjoyed the ad break. Luke,
I'm still here, baby.
I wanted to know. It's kind of a side question, a short. Of course, it's gonna be a short answer. I was wondering, do any like major food brands follow you? Because you obviously have a you obviously have like a big following on TikTok, and I was just wondering if in that mix of like 53,000 followers, if you had any sort of like food brands in there.
I don't think so, but I have been getting messages from major food brands.
No
And
way.
now they're not sponsoring me, but now it might happen eventually. But they've been sending me messages, like sending me coupons and junk to try their stuff, like giving me like free food and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So they're not like, they're not paying me, but they have like for example, I don't know if you heard it, but just recently it was like 2 days ago, I got in the mail a letter from Beyoza, which is it's some frozen foods in the supermarket. It's like frozen Italian foods.
Oh, cool.
And they gave me like $20 like of free food to like review their stuff, because they got like 3 types, and that adds up to like $18. So basically they want me to review all their stuff. So
nice.
Which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna be doing that soon.
Dude, it's nice that they know you're out there too. That's like crazy.
There was some brand I'm trying to look for it. So if you see it, I'm looking for it. But there was a comment I got in one of my videos. It was from like this Kentucky Jam Company or something.
Huh.
Like,
I think I saw that.
Yeah, and they were gonna send me free products. They were gonna send me a gift box to review, and I lost the comment. I'm trying to find it. I've been looking for it, but I can't. I've been scrolling through, but I can't find it. So if any of you guys find it, please tell me. I'm there you go. So I'm looking for that comment, because I'm interested, because that'd be cool to review that box of like jams and jellies or whatever. It'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of comments, I think Jordan had a question about something that he actually told me about whenever I found out about you.
Yeah, I think it's how you actually found out about him. So I mainly watched you on Facebook for the most part. I still don't even know if I follow you on TikTok actually, but I saw that you had got a comment from Papa John, and I was just like astounded by that, because I mean, Papa John, I never even think he'd have TikTok, bro. Like, that's just wild to me.
I was shook. Like, I know it was just a like. Like, all he did was like my thing. He didn't follow, or I don't think he followed me. He just liked my thing. So, yeah. But I was shook. I wish you guys could saw my reaction, because it was like 6 days after he liked my thing. My brother saw it, and he texted me. He's like, "Did you know that Papa John liked your thing?" I was like, "What?" And so I went back, and I was like, "What?" I was like, no joke. I like jumped, like I was jumping around my house. Like,
I probably would have too, bro.
So ecstatic. It was so funny. And what's so funny is the video he liked was like, it was on their like Papa John bite things. I don't know what it was, but it was like some of their like bite-sized things. Now I love those things, so he liked it. But I did a video shortly after that where I ate their Papa John's Papa Bowls, and I said they're the worst things in existence.
Let's
so I wonder if he saw that. Like, and I said it was like I remember I called one like a cesspit or something.
Oh my god!
I wonder if he saw that. There goes. Maybe he was following me, but not anymore.
Yeah, he stopped following after that.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching I was listening to a podcast that Papa John like calls into. He used to regularly. He commented on the Papa Bowls. He's like, "Yeah, those things are terrible. I wish, like, of course, he wasn't associated with the brand anymore, but he's like, yeah, those things are terrible. I would have never let that happen."
Well, there you go. It looks like he's a man in my heart. There you.
Yeah, I heard they're terrible. Like, everybody I've heard said they were like horrible, and they should have never came out. They were so liquidy and gross.
Yes, that's basically it.
Like
it's
pizza soup.
Yeah.
Do they not have like quality control for that?
Not since the Papa left.
Oh, you should have. Oh, funny story that obviously no one ever got to see about that video. So, believe it or not, most of my food I actually review, I don't want to waste it, because I don't like, wasting food is a sin.
Right.
And also Like I don't like, for example, I spent a lot of money on this stuff. So what I normally do is like I'll take it home and I'll eat the rest of it at some point. That's what I normally do. So with the Papa Bowls, those things were so awful. So I legit, like, I was mad because I spent like 20 some dollars on them. And so I literally I was going to do a video at Freddy's Steak Burgers after that. I was going to do a Freddy's video. So I like basically just slammed them in their trash can.
Oh my god.
Got like sauce like everywhere. It's like, oh no. I was so bad. And like there was like this elderly woman who watched me.
Oh no.
I was like, I tried to clean it all up. It's like, oh no.
That's so funny.
The poor Freddy's. Oh,
They didn't deserve that.
they didn't deserve this. But
speaking of like kind of hotter topics, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but this was before my Luke Foods watch history, but you mentioned in a recent, I don't know if it was a Crystal's video or what, but there was allegedly an argument with a Crystal's manager in a Crystal's review. You mentioned it in a Crystal's review in February 17th, in case I needed to refer back. But do you remember anything from that, like an altercation with a Crystal's employee or manager? Okay, awesome.
Yes, it's not that long, so I'll tell you. I'll talk about the whole thing, I guess. So basically, I did 2 videos on Crystal so far. I don't ever go to Crystal. Like I haven't been to Crystal in years. So anyway, because Crystal is like 40 minutes away from me, and I'm not gonna like there's a White Castle near me, so I'm not gonna like I don't even go to White Castle either. So basically, so like I'm not gonna drive 45 minutes to Crystal, but there was a comment that like this guy wanted me to try their junkyard fries, and it got like a lot of support behind that comment. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So and I was in that Bowling Green anyway, which is where that Crystal was. So doing something else. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I went there, pulled in, hit a massive pothole. Like for a second, I rode it. I was like, oh, okay. It didn't damage my car or nothing, but it was like massive. And I was like, oh, nice parking lot. So anyway, rolled around. There was like 3 cars in the drive-thru. Rolled around. The guy at the intercom says there's a 25-minute wait on burgers, and I was like,
oh my god.
Oh. And so I was like, dang, who ordered all those burgers? But I was not thinking. I was thinking that, 25-minute wait on burgers. All I want is fries. So I'm like, oh, okay, this won't be a problem then. That's what my thought process was. However, so what I thought they would do is the people in the drive-thru who are waiting on burgers, I thought they would like pull them up or something to so because they're waiting 25 minutes,
Like
I figured they would park them and then, bring, but no, they didn't. They did not park them. So I'm waiting in this drive-thru like the entire time for some stupid fries. So anyway, so I wait, no joke, like after all of this, I wait 45 minutes in the drive-thru with there's 3 cars. So anyway, I wait 45 minutes, finally get up there. So the guy who is the cash register guy, he's like he doesn't say how much it is, so I give him my card, and he charges me like $9, and I was like, these fries ain't $9, and so I looked at the receipt, and he charged me for like something else, and so I was like, okay, I'm not paying $9 for this. So he and he asked me, he's like, do you want a refund? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And so I was like, so he takes out like 4 something out of his change drawer. Takes like, and he hands me in change. Well, he drops like all my, it was like 470 or something. He drops all 70 of my cents like into the rainy water. It's raining, like the rainy puddle at the. He drops all of it, and he's like, oh, and I'm like, whatever, man, just give me the. I was like, it's fine. I was like, just give me the dollar bills. I was like, whatever. And so that happened, and the guy said, this is what the guy said. He goes, I'm gonna be completely honest, man. I kind of want to give you these fries for free because, I mean, with how long you waited and everything. And I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, I'm going to refund you the rest. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, that's nice of you. So Well, then the manager woman comes up and she's like, "Don't refund him." And I'm like, "What? What? Why? Like, why? Like, why can't he refund me? I waited like 45 minutes." He was, and so she's like, "We can't give out free food." And I said, "It's just a thing of fries. I said, not like it's like $2 in fries. It's not like And she's like, "Well, we can't give you." I said, "I've been waiting 45 minutes." And I said, and she goes, "Yeah, whatever." And I was like, "What?" And so, and that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened.
That's great.
And so I got mad. But I basically I wasn't getting nothing out of her in the end, so I just drove off. So basically, that was that.
That's the biggest waste of time ever.
Yeah. So because I've worked in fast food before, and I know that giving out free food is not good for the company, but it's if you do the customer kind of suckily, like giving them free food is not that big of an issue.
Yeah.
So
especially after waiting 45 minutes. Like most sit-down restaurants don't even take that long.
And I'm not trying to sound like it was only $4 for these fries, but also they didn't even taste good. Like they literally sucked. Those fries were those fries were not good at all. Yeah, that was basically that. That was a pretty funny experience.
You need to have a playlist of all the foods that were just Luke food fails, just terrible. You'd never try them again.
There's not too many of those, honestly. For most of my videos end where I say, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good." That's basically, most of my videos they get a 7, 8 out of 10.
Right.
So, but there are some videos that have a bad rating. That's why I made a playlist on my TikTok. It's called Luke Foods Rejected.
Oh, okay.
So for people to actually find those easily, because there's not many of them.
Yeah.
But there are some. So
I can appreciate
those crystal videos are in there. Same with the Papa Bowl video.
I'll have to check those out. I never combed through those. Yeah. I will say I do appreciate that you don't hand out 10 out of 10s very easy. It seems like every time you do hand out a 10 out of 10, it's well deserved.
Yeah, I did. I actually been watching like how Kev eats lately. I've been watching him, and his whole motto is "nothing is a 10 out of 10," which I can agree with for sure. But I got because nothing is perfect. It is true.
Yeah.
And
sure.
For example, I did. I think it was I gave this bag of Cheetos or something a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah,
at one point, but then I found a bag that I liked even more. So it's how? What do I rate this now, right? I found something I liked even more. So that's why lately the last 7 videos or so, I've been toning down the 9 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s. I've been for example, the cookout video. I gave the burgers a 6.8 and stuff like that.
Oh,
so I've been toning it down.
My wife was furious. She is the biggest cookout simp ever. Every time she's in Bowling Green, she's at cookout. She's like, cancel the interview. I'm like, no.
No. Yeah. Don't. Good thing you don't know where I live. I ain't trying to get run up on for a cookout interview. Cookout review. Good thing. Man.
Yeah, speaking of takes I didn't agree with, you had a really recent video where you review the frozen pizzas. It's not the follow-up video, it was the original video when you put my boy Red Baron on a pedestal. Luke, you can't be rating food high that you put a gallon of ranch on top of.
What, man? Ranch is superior, man.
It is.
I will say this. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. I love ranch on pizza. I love it. But you know how I dipped that piece of pizza in that ranch?
That pizza looked like it needed a ranch life jacket.
Even I thought that was blasphemy. I kind of just did it for the video, honestly. But
it was funny too.
I don't put that much ranch on my pizza.
I could tell because at first you said, "Let's just get a little bit of ranch," and you dipped half the slice in there.
I just did that for the content. I'm not gonna lie. If you saw the follow-up video
Yeah, what are
That's
your
the
videos?
actual basically amount of ranch I normally put on. That's that's like the actual amount of ranch I normally put on.
I will
So
say on the topic of ranch, your Wingstop ranch is like your take on that is perfect. Wingstop ranch
I'm
is
so
goated.
salty.
It
I'm
has
so salty.
yeah, they didn't put that ranch to your back. I would have been mad too.
I'm so salty.
I would have disassembled the foundation board by board.
I actually I someone asked me what my favorite ranches are. It was in a comment, so I didn't like, but my top 5 ranches real fast is 5 is Jets Pizza.
I've
4 is
never tried Jets.
I just had it like recently. Their ranch is so good. 4 is McDonald's. I think McDonald's ranch is so fire. Like I think it's so good, especially on like McNuggets and junk. 3 is Buffalo Wild Wings in my opinion. 2 is Wingstop. And then 1, in my opinion, it's a local place, but it's Cave City Pizza over here in Cave City.
Okay.
I had their ranch and I was blown away. I don't know what kind of drugs they put in it, but yeah, it's something else.
You've got some good spots up there in Cave City. You also rated that P Daddy's barbecue really highly too, and I'm a big barbecue boy.
Yeah, I was very surprised. There's a place over here called Bucky B's Barbecue, which
Yeah.
they're pretty good. They're not phenomenal, but they're pretty good. And I always I thought they were great. So when I had Paw Daddies or whatever, oh my goodness, they they're so much better than Bucky B's. Like I was like
Dang.
shook. And it's actually only it's like 10 minutes away from me, so I found a pretty dope place. Someone recommended me a place called Walden's Barbecue, which is
Oh yeah, that's right by my work.
yeah. So have you had it?
I actually haven't, but I know the owner's son.
Oh,
That's
wow.
I'm about to do a video on that soon.
I'm very interested in your take because I've
Okay.
heard some hot takes about it.
Hot
I'm
takes as
trying
in
to-
bad?
Yes,
Oh. I'll
got
be
it.
watching.
but I cannot say so.
Whenever somebody tells me whenever somebody suggests me something, say they go to Jets Pizza, I write it down because
nice.
I actually I have a bajillion things I've written down.
Oh,
There's
I'm
like
sure.
so many things.
On a
But
bucket list.
this person wanted me to go to Walden's Barbecue and they wanted me to try the pork shoulder and the coleslaw because they said that's like the best stuff ever. And then get, other junk besides that, obviously. But
Yeah.
that's like 2 of the things they wanted to see. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to see pork shoulder and coleslaw and some other stuff. So
You need
If
to
it's good, I'll definitely be going.
you need to take you a trip up to like the mountains and do like a food review of like all those places because there's some good places to eat in the mountains. Like I'm a big foodie whenever it comes to stuff like that. Whenever we're on vacation, I'm like, I know where to go, boys.
So I had a brilliant idea. However, I'm not sure if it's going to work out because of phone service.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking about doing live videos
Oh, that'd
where
be
I
dope.
take Mammoth cave tours. That's what I was thinking of.
Uh,
Now, I don't think it would work out because I probably wouldn't get no service.
I might could hook you up.
So, but
My-
I was thinking, but also though, if I can't get service and it doesn't work out, I 100% though am gonna do a video where I go in Mammoth Cave and I review their snowball dining room, the dining room that's inside the cave. So I'm gonna do that.
I can hook you
So-
up. I got a cousin that's worked there for like 30 years. He's like he's
Wait,
one of the
legit?
explorers. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Okay, by the way, real quick, this has nothing to do with food, but
Yeah, you're good.
I have a love, like it got reignited lately. I love caves. Like now I'm not
yeah.
like that. I'm not that kind of TikToker that goes into those places and tries to die. but like I love caves. So
That's dope.
like yeah, so I want to take like back in the day I took like almost all the Mammoth Cave tours when I was like younger, but like I want to do them again. That's how much so
yeah,
I figure I might as well get some food reviews out of it. So there you go.
my cousin does like a tour where I think they take out a group every like month or couple months where they explore new regions of the cave. Of course, it's like a several
awesome.
couple day trip or whatever. Yeah, I've always thought that would be really interesting to do. But
That's awesome.
I'm claustrophobic, so I ain't going in no cave for very long.
Well, you know me. I've been eating all this food. I might not be able to fit in some of these places.
I will say for as long as you've been eating like these crazy fast foods and stuff, like you've maintained like a pretty good shape. I mean, you're not like humongous or anything, you know. Like it seems like you're not really like retaining weight at a very fast rate.
Yeah, my brother is shook about that one.
It's crazy.
He says that he believes I have a high metabolism.
Yeah, I could
Guys,
definitely believe that.
I eat like, okay, I'm gonna say like something. Okay, so I don't know, like I can't think about it, but let's just say I do a video where I like eat a lot of stuff or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's not like, and people are like, because I get comments, you're ruining your health. You're ruining your health. Please look after your health. We care about you and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I eat like this normally. This is what I normally eat. Like I'm still hungry after this one. There was one time I was in Chicago or something with my friends, and I ate like 3 dinners that night.
Oh my god.
Like I could I mean I literally like I can like I'm 6'5". I'm literally like I'm a big guy.
You're 6'5"?
I did not
literally.
I can't believe.
Jeez, how tall were you in high school? I felt like you weren't that tall.
I wasn't. You know what's funny? I was actually pretty short when I was in school.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I was pretty short. So yeah, I don't know. It just came out of nowhere.
Had a light growth
Hit a
spurt
growth
there.
spurt, yeah.
People were calling me short, and I got mad. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big dude.
You'd be
so
pretty intimidating now.
I got that baby face. You know?
Yeah.
You know, people don't get scared of me. I'm always getting people like, "Hey, I'm gonna fight you." And I'm like, "Oh, back." Just gonna talk.
Oh my.
But yeah, I got that baby face, so people aren't really intimidated by me.
Yeah, I mean the most non-confrontational person too. You just got like, you know, got like a nice voice. You're like, you know, built big, but you got like you're always smiling and stuff. It's like I don't think anybody try to roll up on you. Even if they did, you probably calm them down real quick. Be like, hey man, we don't have to do this.
I've gotten a bajillion comments. Like it's the most commented thing that my voice sounds like Kevin from The Office. And I don't know if you've seen those comments, but it's not that hard to find them if you look. So, and I'm not even joking. I've been listening to my own voice. I actually do. And so I was really, since that's the like most commented hate, it's not really hate, but it's like, you know, the most commented insult in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all. I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, so I was actually thinking of
use it in a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I actually have something in mind.
Oh,
So
for teaser.
Yeah, I have something in mind. So yeah, it's gonna it's there you go. So look forward to that.
I like that.
To answer all these people, I have something in mind. Because I also got a lot of, like I said in the very beginning of this podcast, I got a lot of people saying that I'm copying Review Bra because I dress up and stuff. So that's why, I responded to them with that. Like, I did a video where I was like, where I explained. So, but this isn't going to be an explained video. This one, this is going to be this is going to be a meme video.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually like, I see these comments. I actually read my comments a lot.
Hey,
So-
if that's the worst hate you've got, I think you're doing pretty good for yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Like I said, my audience is amazing. You know, TikTok is filled with a lot of people that are pretty rude to each other,
Yeah.
and every social media has it. But literally, like I'm very blessed to have this audience. So
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching me.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I was just captive. Like I said, I've always been into like the food reviewing videos, and I came across someone that I knew personally. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I could support somebody that I know personally and like enjoy watching it at the same time. Like, let's go.
Yeah, I always try and support local, man.
I just posted a video where I tried just today I posted a video where it's called I went to the Spillway Bar and Grill in Bowling Green.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't caught
been
that
there.
one yet.
I just did that video. I got one more video coming tonight. I tried 7 Brew in Bowling Green. That video is awkward. They got like it's weird because it's like a coffee shop with smoothies and junk.
7 Brew. Is that
And,
is that on Nashville Road? Like right there soon? No,
yeah, it's like
is it got like the
I
big glass garage doors and stuff up front?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always wondered what that was like all about there.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, like over there by Popeyes and all that. I might not be thinking about the right place, but you can go on.
Well, anyway, you'll see it tonight if you want to watch. Anyway, so but basically they have like coffee and smoothies and junk. Their menu is in a very stupid spot. Like it's like you can't see it until you get right there at the drive-thru.
Oh,
window.
I hate that so
you
much.
Can't, and it flickers so fast that you can't even really like read what the heck is going on. So like I basically like I wanted to get like a smoothie and like a coffee or something to try, but I couldn't really even read it. So I just asked the woman I was like, what do you like here? And she told me it's about 2 smoothies. So I just got 2 smoothies. But that video is gonna come out later. So
I hate that. I hate that too. Like small menus, because I'm like I hate being the guy that's like indecisive and blocking up the drive-through, because the whole point of the drive-through is to like get people in and out quick. And like I hate being that guy that's indecisive. I'm like, oh god, don't honk at me.
Yeah. Even I love Chick-fil-A. Like Chick-fil-A, their food is awesome. They got amazing service. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's the
they
best
have
part.
the best drive-thru. But whenever like someone walks up to my car before I get to the menu,
Yeah.
they're like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to like I've never been here enough. I don't know. and then they're like, well, we got this and that, and I was like, what? It's so awkward. You going in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru.
Why don't you just wait for me to get closer, buddy? Quit approaching me.
I know. Quit being too good. Okay.
They are literally the best.
Yeah, I know. So, man, I wish Crystal was like that. Yeah, I wish.
I'm just gonna say it. Crystals is like the like terrible version of White Castle.
It's like Memphis. It's like Memphis White Castle.
I've heard Memphis is a big food city. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
I don't think I've ever been to Memphis. Maybe
I've been once, but I don't remember the food.
I haven't either. I remember back whenever I was in the mountains, of course, I was doing the same thing Luke originally did. I was just posting pictures of foods, and I think one of my buddies was like, dude, I'm a big foodie. You need to go to Memphis and just go try barbecue places down there. I'm like, I can get down with that.
That's a big culture there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Memphis barbecue, everybody knows about it.
I love barbecue.
I would say the only thing I don't like about barbecue is it seems like, especially on pulled pork, the portions are so small at particular places, and I hate it. They'll charge like $9 a sandwich and give me like one little scoop of pulled pork. Like, get out of here with that.
Fill that baby up.
That's what I'm saying. Like bun to bun, edge to edge.
If you saw that Pod Eddie's video, right, where I got the pulled pork sandwich thing? Like, they actually gave me like twice that amount. I just didn't I couldn't really fit it. I didn't want to eat that much pulled pork. That's basically how, like, in that sandwich, they gave me that much. So they were awesome there. So
that's good.
Yeah, there you go. So I recommend that place. Place was awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to go try it out. I'm not in Cave City very much, but if I'm ever down there, I'm definitely going to give it a try. And that gas station with the chicken, I'm a big chicken guy, dude. That looked good.
Yeah, just so you know, Luke Foods is over here, so they.
Yeah, I would love for us to do a collab sometime. I was going to mention, because I've never seen you go to Cane's, and that's probably mine and Jordan's favorite place ever to eat. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch that now, because I thought you'd never had Cane's, and I'm always about taking people to Cane's that have never been there, because it's like I feel like I'm taking their like food virginity. I'm like, let's go to Cane's. You're gonna experience like euphoria, and I'm gonna get to see it.
It's got the thumbnail is me holding like a box of Cane's food.
Okay.
And it says Luke Foods is back on it. The reason why is because I was missing for like 2 weeks before that, because I had like the flu and all that. So
yeah,
so that was like my first video back. So that's why yeah, there you go. It's like 100 videos back, because like I said, I post a lot. There you go. So
I can
you'll
appreciate
see
the hustle.
It's if you see, it's right in front of the crumble cookie video. If you
okay. Well, I saw that. I guess I just brushed past.
See, that was a while back already. That was
I feel like they just throw your video, like, especially, I don't know if it's Facebook or TikTok, but I was just scrolling and it was just like throwing the most sporadic videos. Like I'd get like the Harper's one, and then it'd shoot down. That. Yeah, it'll like shoot down to like a super old video, and it's like it's not consistent unless I'm actually on your timeline. I kind of hate that, because sometimes I don't want to watch the videos in sometimes I want to watch them in chronological order.
Yeah, even my grandma watches my videos.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so yeah, like for example, whenever I'm like driving her somewhere or something, like she'll be like, I saw your video and all, and I was like, did you see this video? And she goes, no, I didn't. And I was like, oh, I was like, it's like I wouldn't. So yeah, just like Facebook and stuff will probably they'll take a video of mine and they'll show you like my latest one, and then they'll show you one from like 2 years ago. Just so
Yeah,
random.
it's weird how it does that.
So
Yeah, I like that your family supports you. You know, it's so nice to have support, especially from your loved ones, and you know, it's always something to talk about.
my dad is so jealous though. He's not jealous of my popularity. He's jealous of the fact that I get to try all these foods. He's so jealous. He's because like our family is actually we're not that rich. Like we're actually we're somewhat poor actually. So basically like you know, like for example, if I get like some food, you know, my parents might not be able to afford it.
Yeah.
So like they're not able to afford like eating out every night, you know. So my dad gets all jealous of all this food I'm eating.
I get kind of jealous. I don't like to eat out all the time because I like to cook, and it definitely gets expensive to eat out. So like, I'll see something like, dang, Luke's making me want Wingstop tonight, but I got to go home and cook.
Yeah, I know. I actually, no joke, I've been learning how to cook actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
I actually, my grandma and my mom's been teaching me, cause well, I wanted to pick up the skill. I didn't want to be useless in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to learn how to cook, and so I've learned like some dishes and stuff. So
That's
sooner or later, you're gonna get a video or like a live or something where I cook. It's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
I really like cooking, and I like cooking videos, so I'll definitely be there to support those.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
As
That's
long
gonna be a
as-
funny live whenever I go like doing that or do a video or whatever. It's gonna be pretty funny.
I feel like I'd burn the house down if I was doing it.
Also, I haven't went live in a while, but I plan to go live a lot more in the future. So
Oh, cool. Yeah,
like,
I've been
soon.
trying to catch some of your
Starting soon.
TikTok lives, but
So-
I haven't been able to catch one of those. I know I was in your Twitch live, you know, forever ago, whenever that was. But yeah, it seems like it's kind of hard to catch you live.
yeah, I haven't been on Twitch in quite a while either, so I want to get back to that soon too. So
Yeah, I would like to see some Luke Foods gaming content for sure.
yeah, I had no joke, like I got like into another rut recently. Like I literally I had like COVID literally.
Uh-huh.
I literally got COVID recently, so that was weird. Anyway, I never had it in a long time though. So yeah, I got sick again, so I got into like a rut where I couldn't like record and stuff. So but and I had to like it was actually during the time I had that Pod Eddies video I sent out.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't like record anything for like a whole week. So that kind of threw me back. But I'm back, baby. There you go. I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready to record and roll, baby. So
Awesome. I'm for one, I'm glad you're back. I really enjoy the videos, and man, I just love that you're a man of the people. I always like taking down suggestions, and that means a lot to me as a fan, you know, in your audience, that you do listen to your fans. You know, a lot of content creators get so big it's almost impossible to do something like that. But yeah, it's really nice to see someone doing that, and I hope you stick with it if you do like blow super big up, you know, like Wayne Danes.
yeah, I don't honestly. I don't. Everybody, a lot of celebrities and stuff, they say that you know they'll never change and stuff. You know, like whenever they get famous and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try my best to not change. There you go. I'm gonna try to keep it the same. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it myself. I had some good advice from some friends and stuff. Like one of those piece of advice is don't get jealous of other people, because you got to remember why you're doing this. And the example what I'm saying is when I started doing food reviews, I did it for fun. And I didn't, you know,
Yeah.
and I still do it for fun. If you're doing it to get famous, it's not gonna, you're not the same, you know, you're
Yeah,
doing it
it's
for
definitely-
fame. So I'm going to keep doing it for fun. And if I get famous in the meantime, there you go. So I'm going to keep doing it for fun now. I'm going to be having fun the entire time. And I'm just going to act myself, whether people like it or not. So there you go. So
That's awesome. Yeah, it's hard to get distracted by wanting to get famous because there's that big there's a lot of money to be made if you do blow up and get famous, but at the same time it comes with that sacrifice that it becomes a chore. It's not as fun anymore. You can't interact with your fans. There's just too much, and it's just like you said, it's gonna be hard to be humble whenever you blow up. But I hope you do stay true to your word, and that would be really awesome, especially someone local to blow up that big.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna try my best.
Luke, it's been awesome having you on, and I hope we could figure out some way to collab on your end. It would be awesome to work something like that out, and maybe even have you back on the pod in a little while. So
this was a whole lot of fun, man. I appreciate being on here. I had a whole lot of fun here. This is awesome.
All right, if that's all you guys have, I'm gonna throw it to a quick outro. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview as much as I did. I've been trying to snag this interview for a minute. Also, be looking for our probably video podcast next week where we'll be doing a bracket of the BTR Cars and Coffee over this upcoming weekend. And if you're out and about, come check it out. It's in Bardstown between 9 to 12 at BTR's headquarters. Also, we will be there, me and Jordan both, so if you want to come say hi, by all means, it would make our day if you told us you came from the podcast. All right, we'll see you guys next week.